to steam you.
By the way, if you guys hear a noise, that's the vacuum cleaner.
Alright, Brian, if you put the same cutscene twice, I swear to God.
Well, see, the funny thing of it, I actually...
Oh my god.
I am sorry. I apologize.
No, you don't.
I'm actually sorry.
Can we talk? Okay, well, since we need to fill the air, can we talk about how Peach's hair is the wrong color in this game?
You know,
I mean,
it's
a
about
dark
that, because
blonde.
this is the same color it was in like Mario Tennis 64.
Well, then they were just wrong back then. Peach is a blonde. She's stupid.
That is blonde. It's just a dark blonde.
No, she is anime yellow blonde.
Yeah, but that's a more, you know, normal-looking shade of hair without it, you know,
okay,
to
but
look like. And they didn't want her to blend
Ariel.
in with the stars.
But Ariel, anime.
No.
Oh.
They didn't want her to be the same color as the stars. So.
But why?
Because she's not a star. She's a
toadstool.
But
that's a lie. I refuse to believe that. Peach is a human being. Fuck you. She just fucking took over the Mushroom Kingdom one day.
And the toads are just totally fine with it. What
I'm
if
gonna
just
pretend like I
one
heard
day,
you.
if toads eat enough other creatures, they just become people?
Oh my god.
Are you saying that they're not people now? That they don't have human dignity?
No, I'm saying they're toads.
Oh my god, they're homunculi. That only makes sense to Ariel.
Well, I mean, was that a Full Metal Alchemist thing?
Yes.
Then I understand.
No, you don't. You watched one episode.
And I looked up shit in the wiki.
Why?
I didn't understand what I saw.
That's why you just watched the show.
This is faster.
No, it's not, because now you just gotta watch the show anyway.
Well,
yeah, now you're just gonna be bored waiting for the things you already read about, and also, you can't read! We've been through this!
Well, I can look at the pictures.
Wait, did you see what about Nina?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Good.
Really? Because that's the memeiest meme to come out.
I can't wait till Brian fucking watches that episode so I can fucking make the joke I've been wanting to make for like a month.
See, I still haven't sat down and watched Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah,
Everyone
I know
knows what happens to Nina.
I know a lot about it because memes and because weebs. Memes and weebs.
You know what? I'm just gonna make the joke. Because I don't feel like waiting for Brian. So, Ariel.
Yeah.
What sound does a cow make?
Moo.
What sound does a pig make?
Accurate!
Okay. What sound does a cat make?
Meow.
What sound does a dog make?
I don't know how it's actually said, though.
Edward.
What?
Watch the show and you'll get it.
Okay. Is it in Brotherhood?
And then you'll cry. Yes, it's in both.
I can't. Alright, I forgot you don't like internet ever. Because, like, that's such a meme that I'm pretty sure I see a meme on that, like, literally at least once a day.
Wait, what?
Yes! Because
where do
the
you
ASEC
hang out?
group,
What anime boomer groups do you hang out with?
excuse you, we're all millennials who don't let shit die. So, no, it's
okay, but that's what boomers do.
It's because
Have
the
you seen the
ASEC
Cracker
group,
Barrel Twitter page?
Oh my god. Are they still doing that?
Okay, that's fucking
yes,
hilarious, though.
You can still scroll down to this day and find some asshole asking about Brad's wife.
But she has a job now!
I know.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm an enabler, but I think long-running brick jokes are hilarious.
You are indeed an enabler.
Speaking
Thank you
of,
for ruining the
since I
culture.
did start watching BoJack Horseman, Halloween in January is like one of my favorite fucking brick jokes. Because it's just, oh, an entire season later. Oh, there it is again. It's still fucking there, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, so did you see it when they didn't have the floor?
Yes, that was the first time
Okay.
it showed up, was there was no floor. And then later, like literally, because it was like, oh, the actor can't come in. He was injured in some like weird accident. And he fucking went into Halloween in January and fell through the floor. And then 2 seasons, or like an entire season later, they're like, yeah, he can't take the part. He was in an accident and he's outside Halloween in January. But instead of walking in and breaking his legs, he gets hit by a car.
I know.
Yeah.
Do I have any hope of understanding anything that just transpired?
No, honestly, understanding BoJack without context is kind of like JoJo.
I would say for alright,
Not
so
as bad, but still.
like JoJo is absurdist. BoJack is absurdist with a lot of cynicism
Yes.
and nihilism, which is technically a step below absurdist philosophy.
It also has like a lot of continuity.
Yeah.
So
Which is
like,
why they were able to do a brick joke like that an entire season later.
yeah.
Because it's just still there. It hasn't been sold or torn down. It's just still fucking there, I guess.
Wait, so you haven't finished it?
No.
Okay. I kind of wish the show ended 1 episode earlier, but that also would have been really fucking dark.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean when you get to it.
Oh, I'm sure. But I enjoyed it. Brian, you might. It's the absurdism you'll probably like. The edgy, like sarcastic, cynical side of it, I don't know.
I mean, that's just every day he's with us.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm used to it then. But...
You need to give it more than 1 season, because season 1's definitely the weakest one.
Yeah. I still.
That is a trick. You guys are recommending me shit that doesn't pick up until like...
Okay, to be fair, with the way that I appreciate writing and the jokes, season 1 was fine. It wasn't amazing, but it was fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying season 1's bad, I'm just saying it's not as good.
Yeah. So.
Also, it's 6 seasons long.
Yeah, I think I'm in the middle or near the end of season 3.
Oh, you haven't... I can't hear... You haven't met Hollyhock yet.
Maybe actually. Is that the owl? No.
No.
Because
Hollyhock's a horse. It's Hock.
Oh. I know he dated
That's
an
not her
owl
full
very
name
briefly.
either. That's not her full name. I will never be able to pronounce her real name.
An owl who just woke up from like a 30-year coma.
No, yeah.
Because that's a thing. The Russia sleeper agent. It kind of reminds me of Archer at times. With just like the dry element of the humor. But Archer is way more heavy on the cynical side. But also spy themed for the first half.
Wait, what happens in the second half? I thought.
Well, he goes into a coma, and then he has a coma dream where he's a detective, and then a coma dream where he's like... Oh, actually, after the spy shit, there's also the drug lord shit, and then private investigator. Then he gets in a coma, and dreams about being a like 1950s detective, and then being on like fucking a Danger Island, and then space. And they were going to end it at space, and then they realized, wait, we actually have ideas for what to do when he wakes up. So he's actually gonna wake up. Because they were just gonna end it because they were like, they weren't having fun writing it. Which is why he went in a coma. But now they're like, well, now we can see how the world went on without him and his self-centered prickness. So,
I mean, did he affect the world that much?
well, he thinks he did, to be fair.
Right.
Kind of like BoJack.
Yeah, that's why I said they are kind of similar in how they're...
It bugs me that those star clouds disappear before they're off screen.
It kind of just bugs me
too.
in general.
You know, I always watch this all the way through because I was so floored when I saw the scenery transition for the first time. I was just watching because I like the music, but then the scenery transition, I'm like, oh!
Alright, you fucking child.
I was gonna say, you're easily entertained, huh?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Okay, now is
Although
that a hat, or is he just an inverse toad?
Ariel, you don't ask a man a personal question like that.
Okay, alright.
Okay, alright, right there. If Brian had gotten farther, that, to me, would have been perfect for a Nina Edward joke.
So close!
It's
Oh my god. I gotta watch more of this so I can participate.
Ariel, I forget. Have you watched Konosuba?
I don't think so, but I've probably seen memes.
Well, it is very, very memey. But there's one episode. It ends with the main character's towel falling, and then one of the girls just looks at his dick and she just starts laughing.
Oh no.
It's so fucked up.
That's not good for his self-esteem. Oh no.
Anyway, are you a Ghostbuster now, or just a ghost stalker?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you befriend ghosts, can you be a Ghostbuster?
Maybe. I mean, they have Slimer.
Is Slimer their friend?
Debatable.
Depends. Are we only considering the movie or also the cartoon?
There was a cartoon?
Yes.
Oh my god, Brian.
I never watched it.
In the cartoon, eventually... What is with the fucking goats?
He's just doing him, Ariel. It's Barbie.
You're right. What the fuck was I
Brian,
even
are
saying?
you ever gonna give us an explanation?
I am not.
You don't have one, do you?
I do not.
Well, that puts an end to that mystery.
Okay, well, now I don't remember what the fuck I was trying to explain.
Why did you waste so much fucking FP this turn? You didn't need to do the Quake Hammer and the Shell Shot. The Shell Shot would have taken one of them out on its own.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they don't have more than 6 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ghostbuster! That's what I was going through. Cause Slimer just kind of lives with them in the first half, and then there was fucking studio executive interference, and then it became Slimer in the Ghostbusters, so then Slimer was the focus.
Gross.
Yeah. And they also, at least this is my version of it according to Phaelus, they also rewrote the sarcastic characters to be less sarcastic, and Janine to be less Janine-y.
Why did that help?
Because they needed her to be more motherly.
Why though? They're adults.
Because studio executives are stupid? Or network executives?
Oh, okay, I get it now. That makes sense now. Okay, I get it. I got you.
Actually, speaking of stupid studio executives, you've seen Sonic X, right, Brian?
The first 2 seasons or so.
All right.
Part of the final, but yeah.
All right. What would you say your thoughts on Sonic X are?
It has choices in it. They could be described as creative choices. I would disagree, but, you know, whatever.
All right. Have you seen the test footage for Sonic X?
I have not.
All right. You know how in the intro there's that scene where Sonic gets launched into the air with the spring?
Yeah.
And that's nowhere in the show.
Right.
That's part of the test footage. All right. So imagine Sonic X, only the animation doesn't make you want to vomit.
Okay.
And it takes place in Sonic's world, and there's no humans, and there's other animal people.
So it's Sad AM, only presumably better.
I mean, I don't like Sad AM, so yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. You know, I never really watched it religiously. I think I rented, like, when Blockbuster was still a thing. I think I rented Sad AM videotape once, but I don't really have that much experience with it, honestly.
I rented an Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog tape, and I remember Sonic and Tails were Hansel and Gretel at some point, and Tails had boobs, and it was very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, that sounds like an uncomfortable thing to see, yes. I did not rent that one, and thank God. Why would they do that?
I don't know. Okay, so I've actually been looking for a clip from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog for the last, like, 20 minutes. And I refuse to give up. I'm gonna find it.
Yo, if you do find the Hansel and Gretel episode, though, I think we need to make it. I think we need to.
No.
I think we need to talk about it and analyze it and go over it. I think that's what we need to do.
I think we need to dive deeper into this trauma.
How are we gonna process it emotionally unless we face it head on? I mean, presumably I'm going to have the trauma in the future, but then I'll have to process it.
Oh no, it's the spooky house from Twilight Town.
Oh no.
Complete with fence the same amount of distance away.
Well, you know,
Yeah, but do you have to go through the entire area, enter the shop, exit the shop, and then go back into the shop?
No, you just had to go through the woods.
Alright, well then it's instantly better designed. Fuck Twilight Town.
I don't know. What if the shop is really nice?
Okay, what are you going on about? You could literally get to it.
Well, he wants to test us first to see if we're worthy of
No,
taking
I
on
meant
some...
in Twilight Town. You can just get there.
Oh, you're talking... Okay. I don't know. I've never played it. I don't know.
Of course not.
My god, where is this fucking clip?
Tune in next time when we have the dramatic reveal if Austin ever finds this clip.
No, but I just found the fucking... Have you seen the Chowder intro? But they make it so it's just, you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon.
Oh.
It's so stupid.